Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Dandadan episode number 4 reaction. So the previous episode, yeah, we got introduced to Momo's grandmother, and she wasn't what I expected, and she looks like a 30-year-old lady, but she's probably like 60 or something. I don't know how old she is, but she's very strong. Obviously she has like these like spiritual, not spiritual power, but she like uses the whole the thing, that thing that she was doing with the stake. She did that and she was able to stop Turbo Granny from going crazy. And later on, like they talk about the whole situation, and turns out to defeat Turbo Granny, they need to take her out of the location where she is, because she's fused with a location bound spirit. They have to take her out of there and then defeat her. And and she's not strong enough to defeat her because that will be outside her territory. So it's a problem that Okarun and Momo will have to take care on their own. Also, Turbo Granny like told Momo, by taking over Okarun, to come to that place, to the tunnel, and they'll have their battle or whatever is going to happen. So now we are on our way to the tunnel to take care of the situation. So let's see what happens in this episode. Let's get started. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's begin. Right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Here we are, kicking Turbo Granny's ass. Bone dry. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, we both go in together. Damn. Right. Punch her? Yeah, we're luring her. Hmm. Right. I don't think so. Right. Oh no. Oh no! Okay. Yo, that's a whole head. No. Oh no! What the? Okay, this is scary. What the hell? She has teeth for eyes? Oh my god. Yep, because. Yes. So depressing. Oh. Wait, what? No, I think. Is it Turbo Granny is doing something? Oh, wait, nice. Hmm. Well, you gave it to me in the first place. What the hell? Okay. Ah, there you go. Damn. And give the power back or the curse back so that he can use his. Damn. Well, then prove it. Yeah, take back his things so that he can use his curse again. Damn. Okay. Okay, so he's not getting his curse back. He has to run normally. What? How does that work? Okay, now that is not okay. Oh lord. Well, you cheated. What the hell? That's not how minutes work. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. Oh, damn. Hey. Oh. Oh my god. Yo. Yeah. Oh my, he's actually. Oh, that's why he cannot use. Okay. Oh, damn. Oh, something's happening. Whoa. Oh, it's Ayase. Momo's doing it. Nice. She can do it without seeing now. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, damn. She missed. Oh, nice. Oh. What the hell? She became a. Oh, this is the location bound spirit. Yeah. Get out of here. If you can get out of this place, then the location bound spirit cannot do anything. Okay. At least we were able to separate these two. Now, if we are able to get away from here, then yeah. Yep, we need to get out of here. If you're out of the location, then the location bound spirit cannot do anything. Whoa, it's a crab. Oh. Oh. Beware of Oh, okay, beware of crabs now. Right. Oh god. Nice. Oh. Okay, that was good. Crazy. What? Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. Well, oh, I guess that's one way. Oh, never mind. Hey. Right. Right. No, it won't matter. We have to actually get away from here completely. Dedication. Yeah, you're snapping pictures. I guess they cannot see it. Oh no. Right. Um, can we take a train? I don't know. Like jump on top of it or something? What the? Health land? What is this? Oh, it's a hospital? No. Okay, okay, okay. Oh god! Damn, all these people are probably like, what the hell is even going on? What is this? This is a bathhouse? Oh, right. Ah, I see. Yeah, it's kind of sloggy now. Okay, we better get out of here quick. Hello? Oh no. And Turbocran is also kind of quiet. What the hell? What is this? What the hell is happening? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, like that? That's why she was quiet suddenly. Turbo Granny. She was plotting this. Oh. Oh no. Oh god. The crab is also here. Yeah, I guess we're very close, so oh. Hmm. I think Momo has a plan. So, you know. What the Okay, damn, this is cinematic. All of a sudden. Oh. Oh, okay, nice. So nice. Okay. Yo, yo, we dodged that by running through the walls. Uh, oh, he's damn. Oi. Yo. Okay. Okay, I think he cannot transform anymore. So it's all up to Momo. Oh, I was literally saying this. Like if they take a train. Oi! Oi! Okay, use your psychic. Right. Oh god, his leg. Okay. Are we okay now? Like, are we outside Shono City? Oh, we're still inside. Oh boy. Oh no! She escaped! Oh no! Oh no 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 no! What the? You're the one who cheated! You. Damn! Yeah. Oh lord. Yeah, your minutes is your. Shut up. 1 second. Nice. Okay, there you go. Yep. All right. So I was correct. I was thinking they were going to use like some kind of a transplantation because that's the best way to get away from here. Ah. That's why she's called 100 kilo. I thought. Oh damn. Oh damn. No no no. That is true. Oh, are we outside? Are we outside Shono City? Oh, okay. Granny's here. Nice. We're outside Shono City. And it is Granny's territory here. So. Oh! Damn, these are all the. Oh god, they're all gonna fall flat on their face. Okay. Right. So, where's Turbo Granny? She got separated, didn't she? Well, yeah. Those that okay. I see. So that was them. I was like, who are those? Right. Oh damn. That's sad. Mm. Yep. Damn. They're eating crab now? Yeah. Wow. Damn. I think he has it now. So yeah. Why? Oh my god. She's literally saying the same thing as I say. Um. Oh. What the? He's like, yeah, I'm staying here. Oh boy. So he cannot use his power anymore. Yeah, like that. What? What's happening? Oh no! Wait. Oh no! I think something's going to happen as soon as he steps out. Oh no! Okay. Ah. Okay. I see. I thought something else was going to happen. Oh. Okay. So right. So he won't be able to go back to that form anymore. I'm pretty sure he will be, because otherwise, how else is the story going to progress? I'm assuming that is supposed to be his power or something here. So if he's not able to use that power, how's the plot going to progress? Let's see. Hmm. Is that it? Okay, and there you go. That was today's episode. So, like I said, I'm very curious about the fact that how is he going to use his power? Like I was pretty sure that was going to be his power, and I think that is his power. Like something like that. So I do wonder how he'll be able to access that again, because Momo has a power. I don't think they'll leave Okarun without any power. So you know what? Let's wait and see what happens in this department at least, because what will Okarin how will Okarin get that power? Okarun, sorry, what? I'm calling him Okarin because I kind of mixed up Okarun and Okarin. Okarin is from Steins Gate, or Okaberin Taro. I mixed that up. Anyways, Okarun. I was then how can he access that again? Because I doubt they're just going to leave him without any power while Momo has a power. Something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, today's episode we were able to defeat Turbo Granny and the location bound spirit as well. Now, in the previous episode, I was kind of confused about a few things. After watching today's episode, everything is clear. There's a few things that I was getting confused about. First and foremost, I was like, how is Okarun going to use his power if we are going to be fighting Turbo Granny? If we're going to be luring out Turbo Granny, how will be Okarun using her power? Like, how can he use Turbo Granny's power to defeat Turbo Granny? But today's episode, after watching today's episode, I just realized that I was under the impression that Turbo Granny was within him. No, that was just the curse. It was the side effect of the curse that was making him transform. So it's not particularly that Turbo Granny was within him. That's why, yeah, later on in this later part of today's episode, Turbo Granny actually goes within him, and Momo kind of kind of makes sure that she doesn't get away from him, and that is how he was able to access his power again after taking out the curse. But up until that time, he was able to transform because of his curse. So it's not necessarily that Turbo Granny needs to be within him for that to happen. So that cleared up everything. I was like, okay, that makes sense now. That this is how he's going to use Turbo Granny's power to defeat her, because the curse is something different. It's not as if Turbo Granny is within him. So that's one thing, right? And obviously, I guess as we saw, all they had to do is this is also another thing I was kind of a little bit confused about, is that I was thinking that so they'll have to lure Turbo Granny out of the city. So then aren't we already out of that tunnel? What's going on? I was kind of confused. I was like, instead of going back to the tunnel, why are we not just directly? So I understood that part as well. Like I said, I was under the mistaken impression that Turbo Granny was within him. But now after watching this episode, I realized that that wasn't the case. They had to go back to the tunnel because Turbo Granny was there along with the location bound spirit. And as they explained, Turbo Granny's power is not that much, but what makes her so dangerous is the location bound spirit, that is the crab. So her being fused with the crab made her such a threat. And if you're able to drag her out of that place after the location where she's bound at, then we will be able to separate Turbo Granny and the crab, because the crab is like a separate, like a spirit, and the crab is like the thing that makes Turbo Granny so powerful. Once we're able to do that, Turbo Granny is not, we can easily defeat Turbo Granny, that kind of thing. I realized that. So it got cleared up today after watching today's episode. All the things that was kind of not clear to me in the previous episode, I was able to understand everything. Either way, today's episode was basically how we took her out of that place. And and I was thinking, I was like, how will we get out of this city? Obviously Okarun can use his power, but it is limited. So the best way, I was like, the train, because they were kind of showing the train tracks and everything. I was like, I hope that somehow Okarun gets on top of a train with Momo, and then obviously he won't be able to use his power that much. So at the last, with using the last amount of power, he should get on top of a train or something. Then everything will be okay. They'll be able to get to their destination very quickly. And that's exactly what they did in a little bit of a different way, because I thought Okarun will be like the one who grabs Momo and jumps on top of the train, but no, it was Momo who used her, like psychic powers to grab Okarun and the train and literally jumped on top of the train. That's how they did it. um, yeah, so there you go. That was how we defeated Turbograni. However, in the end, we get we get to know what is actually going on. The realization that the location bound spirit is basically an amalgamation of all the spirits that have, as they explained, in the tunnel, who have been murdered, who have been killed, and all the the students, the people that have lost their life there in a very violent way, in a very brutal way. Their souls who weren't able to like pass on, they were over there, and they became this location bound spirit. And it makes sense why they're location bound, because like, I guess, because they kind of explained, like, we all know that location bound spirits are spirits who has some kind of an obsession with that location, and they cannot live there, like leave that place. They cannot do that, and they're bound to that location. So, like, it's something to do with the location, and it makes sense that because they were brutally killed over there, that is why the location is so important for them, and that's why they're stuck there. And the most surprising thing was the information, or the fact that Turbo Granny was actually there. And this is not only the first time, as they explained. Turbo Granny has been seen multiple places like this, where these type of like things have happened, and she's usually there because she's like consoling the spirit. Like, obviously nobody's sure if that's what she's doing, but as Momo's grandmother said, that this is a high possibility that she's actually over there all the time. She goes to these type of locations because she is trying to make these spirits like trying to like help with their burden after like losing their life. She's going and trying to help them, unless and until they can pass on to the afterlife. So something like that is like that's what's happening. Also, if you think about it, like, this is the thing. We are, at least, like, and I'm pretty sure most people alongside me, we were just kind of like, oh, Turbo Granny took Okarun's things, so she needs to give it back. And so in a way, low-key, you could say every one of us, like, we weren't really, or at least for my part, I'm not sure about everyone else, at least for my part, I wasn't even thinking about the fact that it was actually our fault that this happened. We are the ones who went there, as like Momo's grandmother said in the end. As living beings, we should never disrespect them. Going and intruding in their location like that, and so that was wrong. And that's when it struck me. I'm like, she's right. Turbogran is not at fault. We are the ones who went there. And then Okarun lost his thing, and now, and it's crazy because like, this is the thing, like, we never really, like, whenever it's these type of situations, like ghost type related situation and everything, we never really think about it in this way. Immediately we think like the supernatural being or the ghost are the one at wrong, because at least I, up until now, up until today's episode, like, it never occurred to me that it was actually our fault that this happened. I was just focusing on the fact that Turbo Granny took this, and this is what's going on. We need to defeat Turbo Granny and this and that. Like, but all that, like, but it was all our fault from the very beginning. It was the whole, like, when Momo and Okarun were like challenged each other and then went there and did that whole like thing challenge. It was our fault. We are the ones who tried to mess with these type of things, and then this happened. So I just realized today, and I'm like, damn, that is true. Like, like Momo's grandmother is correct, 100%. Like, she was like minding her own business, and we are the ones who went there and just did that. And then she took Okarun's thing. Obviously, like, yeah, like it was our fault to begin with. We are the ones who tried to mess with this thing. Um, so yeah, that kind of thing. But obviously, as what's her name? Momo's grandmother also said that that is true, but at the same time, it is also not okay for the location bound spirit, and obviously like the Turbo Granny to like do the things that they're doing, like harming humans and everything. That is not okay as well. So both of them has like equal faults in a way, but obviously we're the ones who started it. But like yeah, but at the end of the day, both us and they like and Turbo Granny like was also kind of at fault. So yeah, we both got what we signed up for, I guess. Um, but anyways, we don't really know what happened to Turbo Granny. Is she gone? Like, what's happening? Like, or is she just going to pop up someday somewhere again? Because technically, if you think about it, no, but I guess they did intrude into because like as Momo's grandmother said that welcome to Kamigoe territory. She said that. So I guess they did intrude into our territory. So is that why? Like, did Turbo Granny vaporize because of that, or like what happened? You know, yeah, I don't know what happened, but anyways, let's wait and see. But I'm pretty sure, like, they literally showed us the location bound spirit at least disappeared. We saw that. I was kind of confused when that happened. I was like, what's going on? Why are there like so many people inside the thing? And that's why while reacting, I actually thought those were like actual people. And I was like, oh damn, they're going to now fall on top of the train track. But that never happened, and I was kind of confused. I was like, what the hell? We just saw them come out of that thing, and I was thinking all of them going to fall flat on their face on the train track, but they never fell. And I was like, okay, that was weird. But then, as they explained, I just realized that, oh, those were actually like spirits. Because I was under the impression, I was thinking that those were like actual human beings who, like, the location bound spirit like took possession of or something. That's what I thought. But no, those were actual spirits. Like, they were the spirits who were never able to, pass on because of their grudge, and they became location bound spirit over there. Right. Yeah, and that was today's episode. So really good episode. Like, it was very. What can I say? It was kind of sad to hear the final section, the ending section where we actually got to know like why is like the location bound spirit over there, what's going on, and why the Turbo Granny is there. It was a bit sad to hear that because like it's kind of sad, like all these things happened, like these like people got killed mercilessly like this, and they were left in that tunnel, and all these spirits who were never able to pass on, Turbo Granny trying to go there and console them, you know and help them out. Yeah, right. So that was that. Also, another thing, um 100 kilo granny. You know what's funny? In the previous episode, I was kind of confused at the fact that why she named like that. Because I'm like, wait, 100 kilo granny, like, what does that have to do with Turbo Granny? Like, because I thought 100 kilo granny means 100 kilogram granny. I was like, wait, is she like 100 kgs or something? Is that why, like, what's happening? What does that have anything to do with Turbo Granny? Today I just realized that is not what they were saying. 100 kilo granny means 100 like kilometers per hour, I guess. Granny. So kilo was an abbreviation for kilometers per hour in this situation, at least. It's not kilogram, because usually when you say like kilo, I'm pretty sure everyone thinks kilogram, but this was kilometer. 100 kilometer per hour granny, I think, something like that. So that also made sense to me. I was like, in the previous episode, I was kind of confused with that naming. I was like, oh, what 100 kilo? What does that mean? But yeah, that made sense today after watching this. And after seeing that whole thing. Anything else today? Wait a minute. Let me see. Oh my god, that part was crazy. When Okam literally chomped on her. Oh my god, that was crazy. you know what? I don't know what to expect from this. This show does crazy stuff. Like episode one baffled me completely, and now this episode, the way Okarun, like how did he think of that? I don't know. But anyways, it did work though. So right. And there you go. Oh, also another thing. This is the part where, like, also the fact why they're crabs. I think, like, Isa kind of mentions the reason why it's a crab is because they are able to. What did she say? Like, cross, like, what was that part where she explained that they can cross something? She said. Wait a minute. Yeah, why is the location bound spirit a crab? Grandma said that the dead turns themselves into freshwater crabs to cross the river Styx. Oh. Oh wow. Damn, this scene really reminded me of Monogatari, like like Hitagi Crab, the very first like few episodes of Bakemonogatari of crab, and the whole Hitagi crab part. Like whenever I see a crab in anime, it reminds me of Bakemonogatari. Right. Okay, I didn't know. So they turned it into a freshwater crab to cross the river Styx. Interesting. That's why it's a crab. Right. And yeah, I think that was today's episode. Was there anything else worthy of discussion? No, that was it. I discussed about most of the stuff. Um, also, yeah, Okon got his thing back, so congrats, I guess. Oh boy! And in the end, that was kind of nice, where then Okarun and Ayase both were like, "Oh, goodbye," and then they were like, "Wait a minute, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye," and then they were like, "Okay, see you again. See you tomorrow." When Ayase was see you tomorrow, Okarun was like, "Yeah, see you tomorrow." Um, there you go. And in a way, that also indicates that these two are friends. And Okarun always wanted friend. Like he wanted his friend so bad that he wanted to become friends with aliens. So he has a actual friend now. That's why instead of saying goodbye, they're like, see you tomorrow. Yeah. And yeah, there you go. That was today's episode. Fantastic episode, and I guess that is the end of the whole Turbo Granny thing. So let's see what more shenanigans happen in the next one. So that was my overall impression. Now let me talk about this episode scene by scene. In the very first scene, you can see both of them are going towards a tunnel. Both of them are scared, obviously, and Okarun and I, like Momo, both of them are like, "Oh, you go first. You go first. You know." And you can see here Momo kind of gets a little bit overconfident. She's like, "Ah, we defeated that alien. What can a turbo granny do? Huh? Like at the end of the day, she's a granny. Like what can she do? Haha." And then we get greeted in front of our face with a head. That part was like very scary. Like imagine you go inside a tunnel and that's what you see. Some old woman's head popping out. Like oh god, that is some scary stuff. Like this kind of like like it's like reminded me of like when you play like horror games, like horror video games, like some Resident Evil like stuff. Not Resident Evil, I guess. Resident Evil is more of this is like more like something else, like this some weird type of horror stuff, like maybe like Death Stranding. Yeah, I guess this gave me like Death Stranding vibes, like that kind of thing. Anyways, yeah, so right, they go in and they get greeted with that head, and turns out both the tunnel direction are now Turbo Granny's face. And both of them are like coming towards them, and like Ayase and Okarun are like, what are we supposed to do here? Like we're going to get defeated immediately, like there's no point. Oh, they do try to use Turbo Granny's power for a moment by trying to make Okarun transform, but Okarun transforms for a moment, goes towards Turbo Granny, and just realizes that he cannot transform anymore because Turbo Granny returned his thing, so the curse is nullified now. you know. So there you go. That became a problem. So this is where Momo remembered how Momo's grandmother said that you need to taunt her, and taunt her in a like category where she's prideful about, which is running, because she's called Turbo Granny. So Momo like taunted her and like was like literally saying stuff like, oh, you're trying to like kill us here immediately because you're afraid that we're going to defeat you in a race or something like that. Typical way of taunting someone, like hitting their pride. And obviously it worked, and Turbo Granny stopped at the nick of time, and she's like, okay, sure, let's do it, let's do like a little race thing. And so they give her like like they're like, okay, stay here, count up until like 10 minutes, and then like come out. And obviously Momo was like X made extra sure that she doesn't try to cheat in any way. She was like, oh, don't you dare like come out before 10 minutes, otherwise you'll be cheating, things like that she said. But at the end of the day, it didn't really work, because Turbo Granny at that point of time at least was like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And she starts counting normally first, 1 2 3, like this, and if she like counted in a proper way, she had to count up until like 10 minutes, which means like 600 seconds, yeah. But obviously she didn't. She, from moment, she kind of goes up until like a certain point normally, and then she's like 1 minute, 3 minutes, 7 minutes, and they're like, what the hell is this? So she's more of a, what can I say, like she's more of a like a cunning type of like like thing. Like instead of like properly counting, and she like did it in a more cunning way. So her logic is basically, when they were like, oh, you cheated, her logic was like, oh, you said 10 minutes, you didn't mention how I'm supposed to count it. I can literally say 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 10 minutes, and it will work either way. Which I guess in a way, if you think about it, yeah, that is true. They didn't really mention that, oh, you have to count every single second, like 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, like this. They didn't really say that. They didn't mention any of that. They just said 10 minutes, and you can literally do that in any way possible, since it hasn't been established that how you're supposed to count it. So like I can see that, but that's why I said, like she's more of the cunning type. Like she's not that type of a person who's like very prideful about it, that they're going to like maintain every rules and regulation and everything. No, she decided that she can kind of trick them in this way, so they tricked them. So instead of standing there for 10 minutes, she just completed 10 minutes within like 30 seconds or something. And they are still not outside the tunnel, so the Turbo Granny comes in, grabs Momo, and then tries to grab Okarun as well. Okarun's like, what the hell, you cheated? And she's like, oh, 10 minutes, you didn't mention how. So there you go. And this is where Okarun gets pissed off and bites her chest. And he's like, oh, you wanted me to suckle your teeth? This is what you get. Oh boy, and Turbo Granny is like going crazy. He's like, what the hell is this? Get away from me. Oh boy. Yeah. So in the end, you can see she somehow is able to like get away from Okarun and literally just possess him completely. And this is where Momo as well is able to grab her properly using her mind's like thing, the way her grandmother told her to do it. And the reason behind why she was able to do it this time is because Granny is within Okarun, so the spiritual power or whatever is way higher, so it is easier for her to grab it. So that's why she's able to grab it and kind of suppresses it at the very like they struggle for a while, and then finally at the very last moment when Turbo Granny was almost going to kick Ayase, he was able to completely suppress her, and she turned into Okarun, and that's why the kick missed Ayase. So everything is okay, and Turbo Granny is like in a little snake type of form. So Ayase literally grabbed Turbo Granny properly like this, and she's like, I got you. I'm not going to let you go now. But the problem still persists, because that is Turbo Granny. The main problem, the location bound spirit, is still there. So that location bound spirit comes out. It's an actual crab. And the location bound spirit is like, give Granny back, and they start like running towards us. Somehow, like Okarun and IS are able to get out of the tunnel. Doesn't matter because the crab is like high on their tail, and very easily, like like just going to catch up to them. So Momo's like, all right, we gotta use their power. So she took away the curse. So like that, they cannot use the power. So they forcefully use Turbo Granny to give Okarun power, you know, and so Momo's on, riding on, like on Okarun's like shoulders, while grabbing Turbo Granny like this so that she cannot run away, while Okarun has transformed, and both of them are running at the fast, like at the top of their speed. However, Momo's heavy, Okarun couldn't turn, crashed through the whole, like the railing, and just fell out into the sky. But thankfully they were able to land, and yeah. But the chase doesn't stop. They keep running. The crab keeps chasing them. Yeah. Okay. They try a lot of different ways to get away from here. For example, they go into like a building, but it doesn't help there as well. The crab comes and just destroys it. Then Momo uses like hot spring water, because it's hot. It kind of like stiffens the crab for a little bit, and like kind of hampers its movement. But the problem doesn't stop there. We have some like zombie like people just coming and running towards them. So it turns out Turbo Granny contacted them. Here we go. This is a giant cemetery at the end of Shono City. Yeah, I just borrowed some help from the spirits already resting there. So she used like a mobile phone to, that's how they show it here. That's how she contacted them. Okay, so yeah, after all, Shono City is our territory. So they're not letting them leave Shono City, and but we have to leave, otherwise they will get stronger and stronger. So what do we do in this type of situation? We're literally stuck in the middle of a crab and so many zombies. So Aya says, like, trust me, use your the final, like time that you can use your power, use it, Okarun, and just trust me. So they, she grabs into Okarun, and Okarun starts running again. Now Momo uses her power to properly maneuver and steer the directions. For example, in situations where he wouldn't be able to turn, Momo uses her power to help him turn. And and I'm guessing this probably helped Okarun a lot, because otherwise they'll have to take like detours or stuff. But because Momo was literally using her power, they can literally like run on walls and everything like this, and they can like jump, and Momo can use her power to swing like freaking Spider-Man, I guess. And yeah, so that is why it was a lot easier for Okarun this time. And then you can see Momo looks at the train, and an idea strikes her. I was literally saying a few moments ago that like they can just jump on a train and do work, I think. And that's literally what Momo thought of at that time. Either way, they did a final jump, and Okarun's power is like, not, he cannot use it anymore, but he uses it for the final moment. And Momo uses her telekinetic, or whatever that is, hands, to like soften the blow, so that when they land in the ground, it doesn't hurt Okarun that much. But that is it for Okarun. Okarun cannot use his powers anymore. But not to worry, a little bit more we have to go. And that is why you can see Momo kind of like stalls for time, like by like saying stuff to Turbo Granny, because Turbo Granny had no clue that what they were planning. You can see while stalling for time, little by little, Momo grabs Okarun and starts dragging him away, closer and closer to the train line, because she was like, yeah, I need to keep stalling Turbo Granny while taking Okarun closer and closer to the train line, so that when the train comes, I can literally grab onto it, and we can just get out of here. That was the plan. And that's why Momo says stuff like, where's that part? Yeah, you're an amazing senior, mad respect for you, this and that. And Turbo Granny is like, oh, why are you using these like English words, like you kids nowadays? Like, like, you cannot talk properly, is this how you talk to your elder? Stuff like that, she says. And then she also starts using like Anyways, but that worked, like she was deliberately doing that to piss her off and stall for time. And then she's like, oh, like you want to do this whole hide and seek again? Come on, how long should I count? Like 10 minutes, 20 minutes? And she's like, nah, I just need 1 second. Turbogun's like, 1 second? What? Yep, there you go. And she just grabs onto the train and they just go away. Now, obviously, Momo's like, the speed of the train is 120 kilometers per hour. Turbo Granny's is 100 kilo granny, so 100 kilometer per hour. We will be able to get away from her. But as Turbo Granny says, even if the highest speed of a train is 120, the train doesn't really go like that forever. It stops, it turns, it slows down. So, because of that, Turbo Granny is way faster than a train. And because she can always run at full speed. And she gets on top of the train and she's saying all of this, But either way, Momo's like, this is just what I wanted. All I wanted was time, and to taunt you. I got time by taunting you over there, and now I got time, and I'm like, I literally made sure that you jumped on top of the train. So, because she's also on the train, she's also going along with them. So she's also coming out of the city. And that is the biggest disadvantage for her because the location bound spirit is going to lose all power then. And like for the little bit of time, that she needed, she was able to get it by taunting Turbo Granny. So all is done. The train comes in, is outside Shono City, gets inside Kamigoe City, and Momo's granny is just standing there, and she's like, "It's over." Yeah, and she bursts into flames, Turbo Granny, and separates from the location bound spirit. And this is where we see all those like spirits inside of it just come out. Now, like I said, I was confused here because I thought those were like people who like the location bound spirit possessed or something. That's what I thought. So I was thinking the fact that they're all scattered around now, they're all going to fall and break their neck. That's what I was thinking. So I was like, what the hell? But then they never fell, so I was kind of confused. But in the end, they explained it to us. That was no human beings. Those were spirits. Those were spirits who were killed brutally and who were never able to pass on. Anyways, we won this. In the train station, both Okarun and Momo just standing there, and Momo's grandmother's also there. And she said, like, I didn't want you kids to see this. This is where girls around your age were violated, cut to pieces, and tossed away. Oh, so it's only girls. Oh, damn. Around your age. They didn't become evil spirits because they wanted to. Yeah, all of them are girls. Yeah, I just saw that. Oh, damn. Right. And yeah, this is where we get to know what Turbo Granny is actually doing. Basically, we spirit mediums have long hunted Turbo Granny. Granny always showed up in places where spirits of girls met irrational deaths, and perhaps she were consoling the spirits of girls couldn't rest in peace. But as Momo's grandmother says, it doesn't matter though, because even if what happened is very sad, the dead shouldn't assault the living. That is no good. So we, the spirit mediums, had to do our thing. We have to force them to send them to the other side. And then she not only this, she also says that the same goes for the living. They should never do anything to mock the dead. Not only that, trample into their territory disrespectfully. You can only blame yourself for your death. And like I said, this really struck me because I was like, yeah, she's right. Like, it was our fault to begin with. We are the ones who went in there. So even though, as Momo's grandmother said, that they had a duty to stop Turbo Granny either way because they're, spirits who are trying to cause harm to the living humans. That is not okay. But at the same time, it was also partially our fault. We are the ones who brought itself upon us. We are the ones who disrespectfully treaded on the location where they are. So, fault lies with us as well. But up until now, I never really thought about that. And I'm pretty sure everyone who's watching this show, at least like 80% of the people who was watching this show, never really thought about it like that. We were just like, oh, we need to defeat Turbo Granny and get Okarun's thing back. But we never thought that at the end of the day, it was actually our fault. We're the ones who brought this upon ourselves. Turbo Granny was just minding her own business. Yeah. these are the rules for a living and the dead to coexist peacefully. Yeah, there you go. Anyways, that was that. Later on, we get to see they're in their house. Momo's granny and Momo are having a fight. They're trying to eat crab, and nobody's trying to give their crab away. They're grabbing the crab and trying to get it from each other. Okarun doesn't have any appetite. Obviously, they literally fought a crab, so now they're eating crab. And Okarun's like, I don't want to eat it. So Momo's granny's like, okay, give it to me then. You don't wanna eat it, give it to me. Momo's like, damn, you have crab right in front of you and you have no appetite? What a loser. Monster. And he's like, nah, man, I eat it normally, but after this, like, what are you on about? And then Granny's like, yeah, like, this is what you're saying? Okay. So your curse is gone? Show me. You got your thing back? Show it. Okarun's like, what the hell are you talking about? And Okarun tries to ask for help from Ayase, and Ayase is just eating crabs. So, and I'm like, bruh, this is literally what Ayase told him a few, like, episodes ago. She was like, show me. Granny's doing the same thing. Oh boy. Yeah, anyways, Okarun runs away while Granny's like chasing him. Anyways, that was like fun little thing. And then after that, like Granny's like, you're not getting away next time. And just leaves. And Okarun's like, I'm never showing it to you. Anyways, Momo's like, come on, she was joking, obviously. Like, she was probably trying to cheer you up after all of this. And Okarun's like, yeah, I understand. Anyways, they say goodbye to each other, and then they're going outside. And they were like, wait, goodbye? And then in the end, they were like, see you again tomorrow. And that is where it ended. So there you go. Really good episode. And yeah, that was really nice. A nice conclusion to this arc, I guess. So let's wait and see what happens in the next one. What new arc, what new shenanigans we'll have to deal with. So thank you for watching. This is my reaction to Dandadan episode 4. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That is it, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Dandadan. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.